What up, guys? This is Christian Massey, and today's blog is about tattoo aftercare. I always get a lot of questions on what's the proper way to take care of your tattoo. Like, what is the correct way to take care of my new tattoo? I'm like, all right, let's make a video and let you guys know what it is. And each artist is going that tattoo aftercare gonna be a little bit different, varying on their styles, whether it's a portrait, line work, black and gray, or color. And all four of those different styles, you're gonna take care of them in totally different ways. But for this one, it's a general aftercare for new tattoos, and especially for those who are getting their first tattoo. And what you want to do is, what the artist will most likely do after you're done, when you're in the studio, you're finishing up, you're looking at it, you love it, you think it's great, is the artist is going to wrap it up. Either they're going to wrap it with some type of bandage, saran wrap, or a new item that's out now is a skin lock. It's like a second skin. It goes right over the tattoo. It's waterless, it's dry, airtight, and it seeps right into the skin. So that is something that the artist should do, is wrap you up right after you're done getting your new tattoo. And my recommend to keep that on for about 24 hours. Some artists, they keep it on for about 1 hour to 2 hours. I have noticed that I get better results when the client keeps their bandage on wrapped the longest possible. So if you have to keep it for 24 hours and maybe a little longer, that is the best way to make sure you keep that bandage on there. So if you got to take a shower, I say take it off, clean it up, and then put it back on. But when you take off the bandage, you're going to see that you have a lot of blood and plasma, which is perfectly fine. This is normal. So don't be shocked and scared when you see that, like, your tattoo's not falling off, it's not coming off, it's going to stay in there. But you got to make sure you clean it. And the best thing to clean it with will be Dial antibacterial soap. That has no extra additives, is safe to the skin, and that's the best way to clean your tattoo. And I'll say get that from like any Walgreens, CVS. And what you're going to use that with is lukewarm water. So you can lather your hands up really good, get it real soap, real sudsy, and then wherever your new tattoo is, whether it's on your arm, your chest, back, wherever it is, lather it up really good with your hands. And the best way to do this is in the shower. The last thing you do, so if you got shampoos or conditioners or anything like that, the last thing you want to do is the antibacterial soap and clean your tattoo with that. And then while you're in the shower, the best way is just let the water rinse off on it. You don't got to worry about trying to get like a towel or anything like that, because you don't want to use a towel on your new tattoo. You want to just use your hand and lather it up really good. And what that do is, when you're not using a washcloth, it's so abrasive, it's just use your hand and let it lather up. And once the water rinse off on it, let it air dry is the best way possible to let it dry. Or you can pat dry it with a paper towel. Don't use anything else, like no cotton balls, Q-tips, nothing like that. You just want to make sure you just use a clean paper towel, pat dry it, or let it air dry is best. Now for the next 2 or 3 days, you're not going to want to put anything on your new tattoo. You're going to let it just dry heal basically, and just keep it clean twice a day with antibacterial soap from Dial. And by the third day is when you want to actually put ointments and creams on there. That's when your skin will start to get like really wrinkly, and you'll start to see like it start to flake and get a little dry. And that's a good time to start using non-scented fragrance-free lotions. With those is the best thing to use. A lot of artists, some artists in different places like to recommend either A&D or some type of Aquaphor petroleum. Those things are okay to use, but I don't highly recommend it because those are petroleum based and they don't really seep into your skin. It's more of a topical ointment, and it just really smothers and like clogs your pores up and make it really, really hard for your tattoo to heal. Actually, a tattoo that would normally heal in about 2 weeks would take about 4 weeks for it to heal up. So if you want to have the best heal time and have your colors be really bright and your lines like stay dark, make sure you get a fragrance-free, non-scented lotion. All right, guys. With that being said, it's ultimately your tattoo and the way it heals is ultimately based on how well your artists perform their job. It's basically on if they went too deep in the skin and go deep enough, if they overworked it, if they scarred you. It's basically the overall turnout of how your tattoo is going to be. And I believe that is my job, and as a professional tattoo artist, to inform you guys. No matter, even if you do everything correctly, if the artist did not take enough time and patience with you, your tattoo could end up scabbing anyway. It can end up being really faded anyway. It can be really sore anyways, even if you took all those precautions and took care of your tattoo. So you make sure you guys just research your artist. Make sure you do a lot of information. Make sure you own your tattoos. and make sure you're getting this quality tattoo from a quality tattoo artist. So we're gonna let you guys leave with this one. Just make sure you take care of your tattoos and make sure you find a quality tattoo artist to perform the tattoos at the highest level that you believe that you deserve.